Are you struggling to maintain your energy and a healthy weight as you age? You're not alone, but it doesn't have to be this way. Welcome to HPHY, Healthy Practices, Healthier You. Today we explore metabolism and how it affects our energy levels, body composition, focusing on muscle mass and body fat after 30s, which is when we start recognizing that our bodies are not just as they were, that things are changing. These changes can be triggered by various external factors and lifestyle choices that influence our physiology. In this video, we'll cover what metabolism is, how it changes over time, and practical tips to increase and maintain it. First, metabolism is the process through which your body converts what you eat into energy, what you eat and drink into energy. Metabolism is a series of chemical reactions in your cells that break down foods and drinks into energy that the body can use. It is essential and it is non-negotiable for our survival and overall health because it powers every single thing our body does. It's necessary for moving, for thinking, for growing, and just staying alive. Your metabolism is determined by a metabolic rate, which is the measure of the speed and efficiency at which the body uses energy or burns calories. Your metabolic rate is influenced by a combination of factors, including basal metabolic rate or resting metabolic rate, which people sometimes interchange. I use one or the other. They're slightly different. The thermic effect of food, activity, energy expenditure, and additional factors like your age, your gender, your muscle mass, your body composition, genetics, health status, stress levels, sleep diet. So many factors go into shaping and helping us understand our own metabolic rate. So it's unique for each person. These variables collectively determine how efficiently and quickly your body uses energy. We strive overall for metabolic efficiency, meaning the ability of the body to use energy, calories, from food and stored body fat effectively to meet the body's needs without excessive storage or waste. This means eating exactly what we need to stay healthy, to function at optimal levels, considering our own unique factors like our body type, our body frame, health status, and more, and ensuring that the body uses this energy effectively, eats only and consumes only what it needs and no more, no less. Additionally, evaluating whether other habits support this metabolic efficiency is key. High metabolic efficiency can indicate a more effective metabolism, meaning the body becomes good at converting food and fat into energy, allowing you to burn more calories at rest and during activity, while also requiring less food to achieve the same energy output and perform the same tasks. Conversely, low metabolic efficiency suggests a less effective metabolism, with the body burning fewer calories at rest and needing more calories to produce the same amount of energy. So basically, high metabolic efficiency is a very, very powerful tool in healthy weight management. Let's quickly review the organs and tissues involved in metabolism. These organs and tissues play a critical role helping to regulate and maintain our body's energy balance. The thyroid gland produces hormones that regulate metabolic rate. Muscle tissues use energy for movement and growth, increasing rest and metabolic rate. The liver processes nutrients and detoxifies the body, contributing to overall metabolic health. And it's important that we understand the role of these organs and tissues to help us appreciate how metabolism affects our overall health, energy levels in our day-to-day life. When these organs function optimally, they contribute to a higher metabolism, which can lead to increased energy levels and better weight management. Conversely, if these organs are not functioning well, it can lead to a slower metabolism, resulting in fatigue and low energy levels and weight gain. Metabolism throughout our lives changes and is influenced by various factors, including our age, hormonal changes, and lifestyle. As kids, our bodies are metabolically quite efficient, quickly converting food into energy for growth and activity, and effectively removing waste. In childhood and adolescence, metabolism is generally very high due to growth and development. Puberty, in particular, can significantly boost metabolic rate due to increased production of growth hormones and sex hormones, which stimulate the production of muscle mass and overall growth. It's also the time when teenagers can eat an entire meal and claim starvation an hour later, combined with mood swings making every day an emotional adventure. In early 20s to early 30s, early adulthood, the metabolic rate remains relatively high, but may start to decline slightly as growth stops and muscle mass typically peaks around early 30s. Muscle tissue, which is more metabolically active than fat tissue, plays a key role in this process as it burns more calories at rest. By the mid to late 30s, many people start to notice a gradual slowdown in metabolism. This decline is usually due to a combination of factors, including a decrease in muscle mass, hormonal changes, pardon me, and a reduction in physical activity. Hormonal changes such as this decreased testosterone in men and reduced estrogen in women can lead to a decrease in muscle mass and an increase in fat mass. The thyroid gland, which regulates metabolic rate, can also become less active. During this time, many people notice that things are not as they were and that they can no longer recover as quickly from health crimes they commit against their own bodies. The same habits that once helped maintain their weight and energy levels no longer have the same effect. Depending on current habits and individual baselines, some notice such a slower metabolism, decreased energy levels, and increased difficulty in managing their weight. So in the 40s to 50s, the decline in metabolism becomes pronounced. You know there is a change. Hormonal changes such as those associated with menopause in women can contribute to a slower metabolism. Maintaining muscle mass through strength training and staying active can help mitigate some of these changes, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later, and of why it does it and why it's important to do. In the 60s and beyond, metabolism continues to slow down. This is due to further loss of muscle mass, muscle mass, decreased physical activity, and changes in body composition. The liver, which processes nutrients and detoxifies the body, may also become less efficient. It becomes even more important to adapt dietary intake and maintain physical activity to support our metabolic health at 60s and beyond. So the impact of age on metabolism, we ask whether age alone, just growing older, can decrease metabolism. Well, aging can slow down metabolism if there is a loss of muscle mass, hormonal changes, reduced organ efficiency, and decreased cellular activity. However, this is not inevitable. You may notice that some of these factors can be mitigated or influenced by you through lifestyle choices and proactive health management. Our focus will remain on the levers of metabolism that we can change, like diet composition, physical activity levels, sleep, stress management, and hydration, all of which directly influence our body composition and including our muscle mass. There are many influences on metabolism. Our metabolism does not change solely because we age. While aging is one factor, our metabolism is also influenced by a combination of genetics, environmental factors, and lifestyle choices, including our mindset and expectations. Many elements collectively impact how our metabolism functions over time. While genetics, like we mentioned, can determine your basal or resting metabolic rate, lifestyle choices like diet, exercise, and sleep significantly impact metabolic health. Environmental factors such as exposure to toxins or chronic stress also, of course, affect metabolism. Other factors to note include our daily practices and habits. Regular weight bearing, exercise increases muscle mass, boosting our metabolic rate. eating protein-rich food, and all of this, we'll talk more about them later and why they do what they do and why it's important and how you can integrate that into your routine, or one of these habits into your routine. But eating protein-rich foods like chicken or beans can enhance the thermic effect of food, which raises metabolism. Getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, as in every video we do, regulates hormones controlling hunger and metabolism, while drinking enough water ensures optimal cellular function and metabolism. Stress levels and chronic stress level can elevate cortisol levels, and prolonged high levels of cortisol can slow metabolism. We talked about this in our inflammation video and rebounding video, because it promotes visceral fat storage around organs in the abdominal cavity and reduces our muscle mass by stopping protein synthesis and increasing protein breakdown. This combination can slow down metabolism significantly, since muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat tissue. Studies in the Journal of Obesity and the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology have associated higher cortisol levels with increased abdominal fat, reduced lean muscle mass, and lower resting metabolic rates. Yet, practicing mindfulness or engaging in stress-reducing activities like yoga can help maintain a positive mindset, potentially leading to healthier lifestyle choices overall that can boost metabolism. Stay with me. Activities like yoga can help lower cortisol levels by promoting relaxation and reducing the physiological stress response. So this reduction in cortisol can prevent the negative metabolic effects associated with chronic stress. Plus, these practices often encourage healthier lifestyle choices like better eating and exercise habits, which can compound to further boost your metabolism. Let's talk about your mindset, the placebo effect, and belief, the power of belief. The studies have confirmed and shown beliefs about health can influence physical outcomes, period. For me, mindset has always been and will always be the most important factor. The mind is our command center from which all of our actions and our outcomes flow. Beliefs and decisions, consciously and unconsciously made there, eventually find their ways into our reality. If you believe a particular food or exercise routine will boost your metabolism, it often can. Now, it's called the placebo effect, where a person's belief in the effectiveness of an intervention or treatment can lead to real physiological changes. Positive expectations about a health intervention, such as diet and exercise, can actually enhance motivation, adherence, and overall effectiveness. The psychological boost can translate into better metabolic outcomes because it encourages consistent engagement in health supportive behaviors. Your thinking will enhance interventions by increasing your effort and your commitment. When you believe that your actions will lead to positive outcomes, you are more likely to engage consistently and vigorously in those actions, leading to better metabolic health. Multiple studies from the Journal of Health Psychology and the Journal of Psychosomatic Research have confirmed this placebo phenomenon. Thinking positively about your daily workout or dietary changes or going to bed early can enhance their effectiveness. So the combination of attitude and belief plus the intervention itself can yield significant results. Let's talk about metabolic changes over time. Metabolism is naturally higher during periods of growth and physical activity and lower during rest and aging. Like we mentioned earlier, children and teenagers have high metabolic rates due to rapid growth and development. Physical activity also boosts metabolism by increasing muscle mass and enhancing how efficiently cells produce energy. Conversely, resting metabolism slows down during periods of inactivity or with age due to decreased muscle mass and hormonal changes. This is why I am excited about one of my favorite life hacks, especially great for beginners, that allows rest while exercising. I will also share this soon in a video. Ultimately, this means we can change our metabolism by adjusting some of our choices and our behaviors. This is incredibly powerful because even though variables like genetics, environment, and health conditions seem way beyond our control, many variables do remain firmly within our grasp. This opens up new possibilities for managing our health, no matter our circumstances. Let's talk about some of our health practices and metabolism. Foods that boost metabolism. Foods like protein-rich foods and spicy foods and green tea can help actually increase your metabolic rate. Protein requires more energy, more calories to digest, metabolize, and use compared to fats and carbohydrates, a phenomenon known as the thermic effect of food. Spicy foods contain capsaicin, which is that heat, the heat in the pepper. It's in the seeds and the stem, which can help your body burn calories more effectively and increase fat burning. Green tea contains catechins, which can boost metabolism by enhancing fat burning and thermogenesis. Foods that decrease metabolism include refined grains and sugary drinks, and it serves to slow metabolism down. Because they're quickly digested and absorbed, leading to rapid spikes and drops in blood sugar levels, which can reduce metabolic efficiency and lead to fat storage. So there's some daily habits that kind of promote or reduce the effect your metabolism, the efficiency of your metabolism. So your daily habits play this significant role. Habits including engaging, of course, in daily exercise, especially strength training, proper hydration, and getting adequate sleep can all boost your metabolism. Exercise can increase your muscle mass, which we've mentioned is more metabolically active than fat, which increases your resting metabolic rate. Hydration is essential because even mild dehydration can slow down metabolic processes. Adequate sleep is crucial as it regulates hormones that control appetite and energy expenditure. Now, some of these habits that decrease your metabolism include a sedentary lifestyle, irregular sleep patterns, insufficient sleep, and more can slow down your metabolism. Lack of physical activity leads to muscle loss and a decreased metabolic rate. Irregular eating patterns can disrupt metabolic processes and lead to weight gain. Insufficient sleep affects hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which control hunger and energy balance, leading to a slower metabolism. So what can you do? What are your action steps? What can you do now to boost your metabolism after 30 or 40 or 50 or 60? Well, one thing that we've mentioned in every single video is that you have to exercise regularly. Incorporate both cardio and strength training into your routine. Flexibility and balance exercises are helpful as well. Well, not just helpful, necessary. So this is why we continue to talk about finding exercises that you actually love, that you enjoy, so you can stick with it, which can lead to longer lasting health benefits. Because, the best exercise for you is the one that you'll do. So you have to almost date all these health practices and exercises till you find the one that you love, that's your soulmate exercise, or one or two or three. Weight-bearing exercises, as we mentioned, increases muscle mass, which is more metabolically active than fat. The more muscle mass you have, the higher your resting metabolic rate, and the more calories you burn at work or at rest and in between. Increasing muscle mass can boost your overall metabolism, which will help you increase your energy levels as you manage your weight. Cardio exercises improve, of course, cardiovascular health and increase calories burned during and after workout through the afterburn effect, where your body continues to burn calories post-exercise as it returns to its resting state. Number 2, eat protein-rich foods. You have to include high-quality lean protein in your meals to increase the thermic effect of food and enhance metabolism. As mentioned, because protein has a higher thermic effect compared to fats and carbohydrates, your body uses more energy to digest, absorb, and process the nutrients in protein. This leads to a temporary boost in metabolism. Additionally, protein helps maintain and build muscle mass, further enhancing your resting metabolic rate. Only you with your qualified healthcare professional can assess your diet to determine if you're meeting your protein needs, and if not, make adjustments. You need to stay hydrated, which we talk about all the time, but I'll tell you specifically why for metabolism. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day supports metabolism, of course, because water is essential for various processes, including digestion and nutrient absorption. Being well hydrated ensures that our cells function optimally, which can increase in the efficiency of our metabolism. Water can also temporarily boost metabolism through thermogenesis, where the body burns modest calories to warm the ingested water to body temperature. So there are a group of people who love to drink cold water for this particular reason. I mean, it's still a modest amount of calories, but it is something. Get adequate sleep is a standard in our lives, is one of the pillars of health. So you should aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to regulate metabolic hormones, like 2 of the hormones that contribute to controlling appetite and metabolism, like ghrelin and leptin. They're not the only 2, but they're the 2 very prominent ones. Ghrelin stimulates appetite, while leptin signals satiety. Lack of sleep increases ghrelin levels and decreases leptin levels, leading to increased hunger and cravings. Poor sleep also raises cortisol levels, which can slow metabolism and promote fat storage. The 5th thing that you must incorporate into your routine to manage your metabolism is managing your stress. Practice stress-reducing activities to prevent metabolic slowdowns related to stress hormones like cortisol. High cortisol levels can also lead to increased appetite and cravings for high-caloric foods. Managing stress through activities like meditation, yoga, time with your family and friends that you love and enjoy being around can prevent these negative impacts on metabolism. So the big question is this: does boosting your metabolism reduce body fat? The short answer is yes, with some conditions. A higher metabolic rate can help you burn more calories, which can lead to a reduction in body fat over time. However, nutrition plays a significant role. If you consume more calories than your body needs, even with a higher metabolism, you can still gain weight. The types of calories matter as well. Calories from protein, like we mentioned, have a higher thermic effect compared to calories from fats and carbohydrates, so you will burn more calories digesting protein than the other 2 macronutrients. Combining a higher metabolic rate with a balanced diet and appropriate caloric intake is key to reducing body fat. And a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that individuals who combined higher protein intake with regular exercise had greater reductions in body fat compared to those with lower protein intake. So, overall, let's recap. Metabolism is the process by which your body converts food and drink into energy. It changes as you age due to modifiable factors like muscle loss and hormonal changes. Now, I mean, your hormones will change. They're different. There are different opportunities to reduce and mitigate some of the changes, but that aspect is inevitable. The muscle loss aspect, we can do something about. To boost your metabolism, focus on regular exercise, including resistance training to build muscle mass, a balanced diet, proper hydration, adequate sleep, and stress management. These practices can help you increase your metabolism and maintain a healthy weight, improve your energy and overall well-being. As always, you need to also talk to your doctor and your qualified healthcare professionals to just explore some of these topics and see what it means for you with your particular health. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and like and turn on notifications for health tactics, tools, and practical advice, and share with your loved ones. Have a great day.